midst of darkness, light rises.
Sunlit moons, either Bengala, eclipse tomb, heathen, Shishuna, assume the Buddha, Rahamadanda, assume the Buddha, Rahamadanda, passion, emotion, Shakti Kundalini, passion, emotion.
Hey guys, so today is really exciting. I am finally going to be doing some type of style video. I still have really not been natural for that long. I only cut my hair in November and I really couldn't do any type of styles then. I used to do, you know, twist outs every now and then, but you know, I didn't really like it, so I was just doing the wash and go thing, which I do basically all the time now. And I really am trying to branch out since my hair is finally starting to be long enough for me to do something. But so last night I was washing my hair and I was gonna do my regular wash and go, but I decided to twist my hair just to keep the frizz down and, you know, keep it a little bit more manageable until I could get my leave-in conditioner and my oil and all that stuff in, which I did outside the shower this time. The bag I've already taken out and it looks really cute. It's just this one part I took out. I have no idea what the rest of it is going to look like, so I'm going to be taking it all down for you. I took out all the bobby pins already just so that I could be ready to film. It's a tad bit damp, so the ones that aren't completely dry I'm just gonna leave out. This one is dry, so I'll take it out. And I'm just gonna separate the piece once. Be very gentle, I don't want to disrupt the pattern. And the thicker ones, I guess I'll separate twice. But it looks actually very nice, really shiny. Well, let me just take them all down first. I don't want to separate the damp ones because that will create a lot of frizz if you separate them before they're completely dry. Ooh, this one is really pretty. Look how pretty. I'm really liking this. I don't know how good it's gonna look, but it feels nice. Everyone that's dry I've taken out. So at this moment it looks a little flat, a little crazy. It's a lot different from my regular curl pattern, which is fun. I like that, except for this one. That one's pretty similar to my normal curl pattern. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the rest of these dry, and then I'm gonna come back and separate all of them and then fluff everything out. That'll probably take, I don't know, a few hours. I did them last night, but it was on like, it wasn't on completely soaking wet hair, but some of them I did have to add some water to them because they were getting a little dry and I did not want them to do it. I did not want to do it on dry hair. So some of them are still a little damp, but that's okay. It's better to wait than to force it. And I'm actually going to re-pin these up. So I really want to keep the pattern going. Twist, 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 especially the end, and just pin it where the end piece stops. And you know, we all know how to bobby pin. It's very simple. And I'll come back to you when everything is dry, and then I'll show you how I fluff it out. And okay. So it is now very much later in the day, and like I said, I would come back when I took down all of the Bantu knots, and I have taken all of them down. It's just this one last big huge one in the back that I'm letting dry a little bit longer, so I'm not separating it just yet, but most of them I've separated. Some of them I've kept a little bit bigger just because, I don't know, I just didn't want them to get too small, but I have been messing with them a lot today and so it's finally come into a cute little shape, and I actually really like it. I think it looks really cute, and you know, it's something different for me. I always have the wash and go, and this is kind of cool. I'm excited. So now that I've done this on a kind of fluke whim type thing, I definitely think I'll be doing a tutorial on this style. And sorry, I literally just like threw on a top. You know, a lot of the times I do that. I just throw on a top so I can film, but you don't need to know that. So this is how it looks. It still has a part right here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. It actually falls really nicely. I like the way it falls. I'm pretty sure that you can see that it's really shiny. It's really smooth. It's not really frizzy at all, and oh, let me show you what I used. So I'm really excited to tell you that all of the magic and wonders that I proclaimed about this conditioner, and I never said exactly what the name of the conditioner was because I was just like rambling about how amazing it was and how much I loved it and how cheap it was. But this is the 50/50 Balanced Hydrating Calming Conditioner, and it's by Giovanni's. It's the one that I talked about in my July favorites, but this past wash, which was last night, I shampooed with my Nature's Gate Aloe Vera Sulfate Free shampoo, the moisturizing shampoo. Differently, like I said earlier, was that I didn't condition in the shower. I waited until after I got out of the shower to condition. I didn't do like a rinse out conditioner at all. I only, since I had the deep conditioner in it, and a lot of it was still left in, and that deep conditioner I used the honeysuckle rose. I deep condition every time I wash. I think my hair is so soft. All of that dryness that I had is basically gone. Then I got out of the shower and I used this as my leave-in. I put my coconut oil in a spray bottle, and this was really good because it helped me from overusing the coconut oil, which I tend to do. Then I squirted a very small amount of this in my hand because a very small amount of this goes a long way. It's a pretty thick consistency, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that is a squirt, and that's and it's very creamy, very soft. You know, that little squirt is about what I used on a very small section, but I just did maybe another, I didn't even do a full pump for any of the sections, so maybe a half a pump for the larger sections. And this is like a nice lotion. There's absolutely no flaking. I think I'm going to start using this as a leave-in for my wash and goes because I love how it turned out in this, I don't know what to call this, because it's a Bantu Knot Out. I actually like the way the consistency is on my hair even better than the Tresemme Naturals, and I might give the Tresemme Naturals a run for its money. So my camera's about to die. I'm going to talk really super fast, and thank you so much for watching this video, and check all the links below, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!